A doctor friend of mine once said to me, he said, the trouble with you, Ken, is your glass is half empty, whereas mine is always half full.
Ken's life has been dogged by depression for 50 years.
Periods where you say, I hope I don't wake up in the morning, or conversely, why have I woken up this morning? But, what's the point? Yeah, it's fairly regular.
The 71-year-old has done everything in his power to try to keep his demons at bay.
We consult with a number of psychiatrists. There are 5 of those, and each one had a different theory about which medication might work and so on. So now totals about 15 different sets of medication.
Last year, Ken had electroshock therapy, and when that didn't help, he thought he was at the end of the road of treatments to try. But then he heard of a new drug, Ketamine, which was approved in America 2 years ago.
A medical breakthrough. The FDA approved a nasal spray that could treat some forms of depression.
It's a very fast-acting drug. Normal antidepressant medication takes anywhere up to 3 or 4 weeks or more, whereas this one, people are known to have had positive effects in as little as a day.
Ketamine, a variant of ketamine, is a nasal spray and sold under the name of Spravato. The medication can only be used in a supervised setting. No one can take it home. It's for acutely depressed people who've tried multiple antidepressants without relief. But to access it, they need a referral from their GP or psychologist, and then a clinic needs to accept them.
Ketamine can help over 50% of people with depression that hasn't got better with the first couple of treatments.
I'm trying not to get too excited.
At the moment, the medication is not covered by the PBS, but some patients can receive it free under an early access scheme. For others, it can cost up to $1,800 a week, depending on how many sessions are needed. Ken has been taking Ketamine for 6 weeks. He has to sit with a nurse for hours before he can leave, just in case he has any side effects, like an increase in blood pressure.
I was warned that it'll probably feel like you've had a glass of wine. In fact, that's what it did feel like.
Not too many other side effects of any kind?
None that I know of.
No, good.
The first thing I noticed was that I felt what I hope is normal.
12 hours later, the benefits wore off. But with every subsequent treatment, the effects lasted longer.
I'm now at the stage where the last treatment I had Thursday last, almost a week, and it feels pretty good.
Although it can cause people to feel a little drunk, Ketamine is very different to illicit ketamine. It's designed to revive brain cells, not trigger hallucinations or highs.
It's not like the effects that people get who abuse ketamine. People who do that are using levels 10 or 20 times what we're giving in clinical treatment.
Professor Ian Hickey, who's been campaigning for this treatment to be available in Australia for years, says there's no risk of people abusing the drug. At this stage, it's only available at 25 clinics across the country.
It's not possible to doctor shop, it's not possible to go to different places, it's under a very limited release.
There are plans for Ketamine to be more accessible, but for now, Professor Hickey says he's just relieved there's a new mental health treatment being rolled out.
What we've seen during COVID is a 20 or 30% increase in the rates of anxiety and depression in the community. People are now saying, hey, get help, go forward and try again. Go and see whether there's something new, whether there's something different that can be done.
Sleep? It's returned to more than normal, really. I can sleep easily 8 hours per night.
Ken is hesitant to use the word cure, but says the drug has made the biggest difference he's seen in decades.
At the moment, I'm feeling that it's easier for me to put issues to one side and come back to them when I feel like tackling them, rather than having them descend on me.
How amazing for him to feel like there hadn't been hope, there's no other treatments, and suddenly there is. And for all those other people who've tried everything and they can't, it's just a shame he couldn't have had it decades ago.
Yeah. But the potential of it sounds great. Like the idea of it actually effectively rewiring your brain over time, rather than, it's not a painkiller. Like that's what I really like about it. Yeah. If you find yourself in need of help, by the way, crisis support is available 24/7 through Lifeline on 13 11 14.